You got to get up and move. Get up, do something. Be active. You got to start somewhere. Start off walking. And by the way, rocking my vegan gang shirt from my clothing line.
I know they see you when they want you. I know they see you when they want to make you who they want you to be. I know that life is trying to get.
What's good, everyone? It's your boy Justin, and I wanted to do this video because a lot of people have been asking me what made me really take my workout to the next level. What made me initially want to start losing weight? So I've pretty much been fluffy. It's a great alternative to the word fat, but so I was pretty much fluffy all of my life, and I had been trying to work out here and there throughout my teens, but I really didn't take it seriously until I was about 27. About last year around April, end of May, early April, I started working out. Matter of fact, it was April the 10th is when I joined Planet Fitness last year. April the 10th, 2016 is when I joined Planet Fitness, and I didn't have a clue of what I was doing. But you know, a lot of research goes a long way. But what made me initially get to that point in life was, and a lot of people do not even know any of the health issues that I had been facing. Excuse me, a lot of people didn't know any of the health issues that I had been facing. But I was diagnosed with high blood pressure when I was 14 and was prescribed pills that I never took. Never took them. Then later on in life, I started having joint problems, you know, joints hurting, just aching. And at the time, you know, you 17, 18, 19 in your early 20s and your joints are hurting you, that's not cool. So I had that issue, and then literally when I was like 26, I started experiencing sleep apnea, where I would stop breathing in my sleep, and when I would get my breath back, I would be pulling for breath. And then after that, it was like I have a desk job, so I would be sitting at my desk and I would just be just out of breath all of a sudden. So that was the case. And then, you know, being a borderline diabetic, so it was a lot of different things that were going on, and my blood pressure was the craziest. It was a normal day for me to have a blood pressure of 240 over 156 or something crazy like that. So I remember being in Colombia, and I visited my granddaddy, God rest his soul, love that man. But my granddaddy, and we were just sitting there talking. I used to visit him like almost every weekend. So this particular weekend, I was down there visiting him, and we were sitting there talking. He and my grandmother, Gerald, was talking to me. We're just in there conversing, and he just out the blue said, "Son, it doesn't make any sense for you to be as young as you are and to be as big as you are." He said, "I know you are about 400 pounds. And honestly, at the time, it was like somebody had stuck a dagger straight through my heart. Like, it was, I mean, I laughed it off and played it off. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get it together, da-da-da-da-da. He was like, well, you don't need to try. You need to actually do it. So I was like, wow. So that is really, for whatever reason, the light bulb came on at that moment, and I was like, okay, Justin, you have got to get it together. You've got to get yourself together, because he pretty much told me that I was throwing my life away, in which it is true. Anytime that you have all these health issues and you don't do anything to better yourself, and a lot of things that we go through health-wise, it can be resolved by what we put in our bodies. There's plenty of studies, and that's another video for another time, but there's a lot of things that we do that we can avoid. There's a lot of things that we experience health-wise that we can avoid if we just do the right thing, eat right, and exercise. So that's pretty much what initially started my weight loss journey, and since then, I get great. I sleep well, very well at night. I don't snore anymore. I don't have breathing problems. I don't have aching joints anymore. My blood pressure has been, I have never known for my blood pressure to ever be like 120 over 70. Never. even as a child, never known my blood pressure to be that great. So, you know, there was a lot of great things that came out of me losing weight, and I will go in more depth about the whatevers and the whatevers. But I just wanted to let you all know that's what initially started me on my weight loss journey: the sleep apnea, the high blood pressure, the aching joints, being a borderline diabetic, and now none of